Right, so here I have a 2 by 2. Yeah, so I'm going to teach you how to solve it. First of all, of course, you need to mess it up. So first thing you want to do is decide which white corner you want on the top. So I'm going to choose this one. So I see this one has orange there and blue there. So if I find the one with orange on it, that's this one, and I try to get that one in there. So now those two I know are in the right place. Next is find the other two. I'm quite lucky because they're in the right place. And then you just insert them in the right order so that the first layer is then solved. This is where algorithms start coming in. For the top corners, get the corners in the right place. So to do that, just twist it, and then so it's the best possible. So that is correct because it's yellow, blue and red. It doesn't have to be facing up the way. That one's correct, that one's correct, that one's correct. So they won't always all be correct. So if you want to swap two corners, this is the first algorithm. Get the two corners you want on your left side, and then do this sequence. Up, out, down, in, rotate, in, rotate. So now I will have swapped this corner around, so I'll just put them back into the right place. So once you've got them all in the right place, you want to one corner facing up. So if you've got 2 or 0, I'll just try get them up. Okay, so I've got 2 corners up. You need to do the next algorithm to try to get just one corner facing up. So if you've got 2 in a line, all you have to do is get that line on your left and do this algorithm. Forward, out, backwards, out, forwards, 1, 2, backwards, 1, 2. And then you've only got one up. So when you've got one up, make sure the one is on your right, like this, and then do the same algorithm either once or twice. So if it doesn't work the first time, just do it again, and then it should solve it. There we go. So once you have a lot of practice, which is good, yeah, you gotta practice, you can then end up solving it like this. So I need to tell you to have patience, because the first time I learned to solve 3 by 3, it took me over 10 minutes. But now it takes me about 1 minute 20. Okay, so here I have a speed cubing 3 by 3. You can just use any 3 by 3. The first one I'd recommend is a grippy one. Then you can use a faster one and then a speed cube. So what you want to do is, again, just solve the first layer. But if you want to make solving the first side a bit quicker, try and solve a white cross and then do the corners. Just the corners are a lot easier to put in. Right, so we're done. for the first side, but the first layer is all a bit jumbled. So firstly, you want to try and see if there's two corners on the same face. So then you just turn that so that the center piece matches with the two corners. Then you want to swap the two corners on the back. So now all the corners of the first layer are complete. Now you want to do the edges of the first layer. So if that one's blue, it needs to go there. So I take it out and then I insert it into the blue side, and then that's the layer. And this one, this white one, has red, so it must have to go in the red place. And then last one, of course, has green, so it goes into the green space. That's the first layer solved. So next thing, just like the 2x2, so I see that corner is wrong and that corner is wrong, but if I swap them around, they'll be right. So doing that same algorithm, that's now in the right place and that's now in the right place. These two are in the wrong place, so again, same thing. So all the corners are now in the right place. I have two corners facing up, so I do the same one we did for the 2x2. Forward, out, backwards, out, forwards 1, 2, backwards 1, 2. Now I have one corner facing up. Get that corner on my right, closest to me, and then again, forwards, out, backwards, out, forwards 1, 2, backwards 1, 2, and I've got one again, so I just do it one more time. So there we have it. Next one is for the edges. I have my normal cube here, so this is all you have to do. Forwards 90, backwards 180, forwards 90, backwards. So now that piece, that piece and that piece have all swapped round. So what it does, this piece was here and it flipped to there. This piece was there and it flipped round. But this piece was there and it went to there, but it did not flip round. So say for example you wanted to move that piece there without it flipping, you turn it so it's facing away from you, then you go 1, 2. And then that piece is where you want it to go. So yeah, you just use that to try to solve all the edges. Right, so back with this cube. You want to kind of to plan it out, so you want to do the second layer of edges first. So I need to get the red green, which is there. So I turn the green or red side up. Then all you have to do is do the edge move so it goes in there. So I know that it's there. So if I do that, it will go into the right place. And there it is. The next one I'm going to do will be red, blue, which is here. So I can put that up, and then that will flip around into there. I'll do this one next, so put that one up. But if I were to do the move like that, it would flip around, so then green would be up, So what you do the other move where you go 1, and then so you move it like that first, so then it'll flip like that. There we go. So next one is the blue-orange, and that one's here, so I flip that up, and then I do it that and then that. And so that's the whole second layer all solved. So there's lots of examples that can happen on the top. This is an easy one. All you need to do is make that flip there, and that not flip to go there. And then it's solved. Another thing that can happen is this. So you have that, and they have basically just flipped and not even changed position. All you have to do for this is make sure they both flip round, and then that goes to there, like this. And then this is a common situation you get out of. So there's 3 like that, but they're all facing the right way, but just on the wrong face. So all you want to do is get the top one facing you, and then go 1, 2, and then it's solved. Right, another common situation would be this. So there's 4. What you want to do is say pick one of them and go 1, 2, and then make sure it goes into the right position, and then you're back into this one. I'm pretty sure I've covered every combination on the top. If there is one that you think I've missed, then just comment it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.